What's going on, guys? It is the Lone Courier here, and I am here to talk to you guys about some serious speculation right now. None of this is confirmed. There was a couple of tweets that I want to talk about, and it's something that I saw on the Fallout Reddit recently. And that is a member of Obsidian Game Studios said he would be definitely interested in working on another Fallout game. Now, I'm not going to be like the generic Call of Duty YouTuber right here, but, well, because, you know, a lot of them are making clickbait videos nowadays and go, oh my god, Fallout New Orleans confirmed, but like, seriously, it's not confirmed or anything. It all comes down to what Bethesda want, you know, like, if Bethesda don't really feel like another Fallout game should be developed by an outside studios, that means it'll only be Bethesda producing Fallout games. But I guess this kind of means that there could actually possibly be another Fallout game developed by Obsidian. Now, I could have been stupid there and said Fallout New Vegas 2, but you know, it wouldn't be that, you know, like that's like calling it Skyrim 2, it's fucking stupid. But yeah, it'd be so cool if there was going to be another Obsidian game, like Fallout by Obsidian, because honestly, as good as Fallout 3 was and as much time I put into that game, you know, like, it's unbelievable the amount of time I put into that game. I've probably put in at least hundreds of hours this year, well, last year alone, and it's, you know, it's an unbelievably addicting game. Fallout New Vegas just beat it out so much, you know, like, Fallout New Vegas, obviously it's going to be a little bit better because it came out, you know, like, later than Fallout 3 did, so obviously they had a lot more time to work on some different things, but I don't think they actually had that much time. But I don't know much about that, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But what I just want to say is something that I'd quite like to see. This is going to kind of be two videos in one for once. And yeah, like, I really do want to see you know, like a full-on partnership between Obsidian and Bethesda for Fallout. Now, what I mean by this is if Bethesda produced one Fallout game and then Obsidian produced the next, you know, like kind of the way the old Call of Duty system used to go with Infinity Ward and then Treyarch. Obviously, they wouldn't start coming out every single year, but you know, like when Bethesda are working on Elder Scrolls, the Obsidian would be working on Fallout, or they might have their Fallout game out. So, you know, it gives you more time. Well, it gives you more games to play, basically, and it has more Fallout for everybody, and I mean, that's always a good thing, you know? Like, it's just a thing, because Elder Scrolls, it'll probably come out in a couple of years' time, the next one. I mean, I don't know if it will, it probably will, though. You know, people have all done the math, and I think it was something like roughly 2018 or 19 that the next Elder Scrolls game would come out. And I mean, if they had Obsidian working on another Fallout that came out just before that or after, that'd be really cool, because it'd just give you, it'd be a little bit easier to wait for the next Fallout game, because, you know, there probably will be a Fallout 5 at some point, you know, like, judging by how well Fallout 4 went, you know, there's no doubt that there will be another Fallout game afterwards. They're not just going to end it right there. And, you know, it wouldn't be a strategic business move to just end the Fallout franchise right there. You know, like, Bethesda, they've only made 2 Fallout games, and, like, realistically, they're still getting used to it. I mean, Fallout 4, as good as a game it was, there's definitely room for improvements. You know, there's a lot more things they could improve upon for the next game, and I mean, it's definitely possible. It's just so cool, you know, like, I'm not going to speculate and give out some, and, you know, just full-on insane speculation that, you know, saying, oh, well, the next Fallout game by Obsidian's going to be set in X location, because it's not even confirmed. It's not even, like, mentioned by Bethesda if it will be a thing, you know. I guess it's just a matter of time will really tell if there will be another one. And it's not like Obsidian are just gonna, you know, tease it like Call of Duty developers do with their games. You know, like, Obsidian are obviously going to be a little bit smarter than that. And that's even if Obsidian, like, the entire studio wants to make another Fallout game. Because, you know, one guy's opinion obviously doesn't really represent the entire opinion of an entire company. Because, you know, they've got their new game that they made. Well, not a new game by now, but, you know, it came out a while ago. Was it not Pillars of Eternity or something? You know, they could do more with that series. You know, they could do more with their other games that they've made. So it's really just one of those things where it might not happen, but it'd be really cool if it did. Now here's like the second part in the next video that I was wanting to talk about, because I just felt like making 2 short videos into one, so it's kind of like average length. But yeah, one thing I really want to see happen is Microsoft, get your fucking finger out your arse and get New Vegas on backwards compatibility ASAP, because I really want to play New Vegas on backwards compatibility, because, well, it's a hassle that every time I want to play it I have to like mess around with my Elgato, you know, change all the wires on my TV, you know, set up my Xbox 360 again, and it's because my Xbox 360 is really old. This thing is at least 6 years old. It doesn't work perfectly. It's you know, it's fucking ruined basically. It works really slowly. It's prone to crashing really often, and it's just really goddamn annoying. And I really don't like the Xbox 360 controller that much. So, you know, it'd be a lot better for me, and it'd be like a lot more like suitable for a lot of other people to play New Vegas on Xbox One, because, well, not everybody could keep an Xbox One and an Xbox 360, because, well, some people had to get rid of their 360, you know, just to afford the Xbox One. But, you know, I was lucky enough to be able to have both. But it's just one of those things, like, I really want New Vegas on backwards compatibility, because, yeah, it's one of those things, because I really do like the Xbox One controller myself. So, you know, it's like a lot easier, but I prefer it for playing Fallout than what the older controller did anyway. And I mean, another thing is on next gen anyway, well, on the Xbox One version of Fallout 3, I've noticed it kind of crashes a lot less, and the game is slightly less laggy than it would be on 360. I mean, obviously it's not like playing on a PC where everything's quite smooth, but it does work a little bit better than it did in the 360. But, you know, it's just one of those things. I mean, it might not, but realistically it should be on backwards compatibility, because I checked the forum quite recently, and I'm pretty sure New Vegas sits at around 60,000 votes, which is, you know, there's games that are getting released that have less votes than New Vegas did, which is kind of stupid. I'm pretty sure games like Doom and Halo and Gears of War all had less votes. It's natural that those games are going to come out before, because they are Microsoft owned games. Well, you know, Microsoft, you know, is one of their games, because I don't know how, but like Halo and like Gears of War, they're like somehow made by Microsoft as well, or published. I'm not too sure what the deal was, but it just would be cool to see New Vegas on backwards compatibility. And it just, I really guess it depends on Obsidian or Bethesda to decide if it is, but it just make a lot of sense, because, well, Fallout 3 is on backwards compatibility, so why not just collect the set, like complete the set and add in New Vegas there as well, because, you know, it'd make more sense. I mean, honestly, it's because Fallout 3 is good, but Fallout New Vegas is just so much better. You know, the DLC is amazing, you know, all the characters are so much more interesting, you know, blah blah blah. It's just a better game in my opinion. That's my opinion. You might think Fallout 3 is better. Yeah, that's up to you, I guess. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. It's been a long courier, and yeah, if you want to see another Fallout Obsidian game, you know, just leave your opinions in the comments if you like think a location would be a pretty cool setting, you know, because I guess everybody's opinion differentiates on these things. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. It's been a long courier, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.